welcome to the Garima Avtar show. In today's episode, I have with me Anmolpreet Kaur from Punjab, who is the member of Indian national team of basketball. She is the first Indian to get a high school and university scholarship in Japan. The first Indian player to play in WJBL, which is Japanese top professional league. She represented India for FIBA Asia Cup in 2017 and 2019. She represented India in Commonwealth Games in 2018. And she did her debut for Team India in William Jones Cup, Taiwan in 2017. Thanks for joining me, Anmol. Such a pleasure to have you on my show.
Thank you so much for having me on the show as well. And it's really a great pleasure for me to to be on this show with you.
Thank you. So, please tell us a bit about your journey and how you got into basketball.
Actually, I was in a track and field athlete early in my school, and all of my friends used to play basketball. And actually, a matter of it will be like strange to say right now, but actually, I hated basketball at the early age. I really hated the sport, but because all of my friends used to play there, and I really didn't like it. So one of my PT teacher from the school, he said that there is one sport in the team and you have tall height, so why don't you join the team? Just because just to spend time with my friends, I joined the team. And after the school finished, they all left the game, but I am still playing. So that's how I came to the I come to the game.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you have a love and a hate relationship with the game, you know?
Yeah.
Nice.
I
Lovely.
think that's why I'm still playing.
Yeah, of course. Sometimes, much later do we understand that, we have a, this connect with, a game or a passion. So I think it just, after a little while, we sometimes understand this. So tell me,
Yeah.
Anmol, how important is grassroots support, like, Reliance Foundation Junior NBA Kids to pick up sports?
I think it is very important, and because from where I came from, because in my family there's no sports history there, so nobody played the sport, any sort of sport, so nobody know how life of an athlete will be in the future if you start playing any sport. So at that point of my life, Reliance Foundation had a camp in Ludhiana, and I just started playing the game like 2 months. Just got into game before 2 months, and I attended the camp. And my father came and he saw how the coaches was giving us the training and telling us about the future, how we can get in the game, and where we how about the goals like which we can achieve. So that from that very camp, I think my father got really good motivation from them, and that's how like my journey started. So I will say it's really important, especially for those families, especially for those athletes who don't know anything in sport, and who those parents who don't know anything in the sport. So that it's really important for them.
Yeah, sure. Those who don't have a background in it, and I can totally understand, because I remember
Yeah.
when I started my rally driving and all the stuff, there were,
Yeah.
just no role models, and there was, nobody from my friends and family was into motorsports and rally driving. So it was,
Yeah.
very, very difficult for me.
Yeah.
But, to get a support
Yeah.
like this, I think it really makes a difference. Okay, so you
Yeah. Right.
mentioned that your favorite player is LeBron James. I think last time we spoke, we, on the NBA India Weekly show, you mentioned that. I very clearly remember. I also know that now LeBron James has set, he's set to become the leading scorer in NBA history. So what
Yeah.
message would you like to share with him? And also, what's the biggest learning you take away from his career?
Just being compared, I think there is no message that I can give him because he's such a great player in the NBA. But I have learned a lot of things from his journey, and one of that is because he's the leading scorer in the NBA. So I think to be at that platform, you have to like grow your game every season. You can't play the same game every season. You have to grow, and you must be passionate about the game you're playing. Otherwise, you won't be. Even if it's LeBron James, he won't be there if he wasn't passionate about the game and he wasn't changing the style of his playing by every season. So that's what I've learned from him.
Super, super, absolutely. Very, very correct. So
Yeah.
when are we going to see you in the WNBA? I can't just wait for that to happen.
Hopefully soon, let's see.
So,
But to be able to be play
uh-huh.
there, I have to really adapt to the game more. So this I will be playing right now. I will be playing in the Japanese professional league. So I want to gain as much experience I can get from there, and hopefully in the upcoming years, I will be, by God grace, if I get the chance, I will be playing in WNBA.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you, if you
Yeah.
have the will and determination and you have that, that dream in you. So I'm sure it will happen. Okay, so coming back to the psychology part of the game and all. So, what according to you is the right mindset one ought to have in order to succeed in our lives, career, or any sport?
According to me, from my what I take from my journey is like never listen to others. Never listen to others. Just believe
Okay.
what you are, but just believe like what you want to believe. It doesn't matter if you're like taking a new path, and it doesn't matter that somebody have chosen your like whatever you're doing. It doesn't matter like someone else has done it or not. Even if you're the first one to do it, it's all right. Just like even if you make some mistakes, then just learn from those, and just never think that I have making mistake, like I shouldn't have done it, and I've done like what others are doing. Just make your own path. So that's the thing I will say we should learn. Yeah.
Okay, that's really wonderful. To take the to just listen to your heart and follow your dreams, and not let anyone deter you, and say that you
Yeah.
cannot do it. I think we must have that self belief, and I think that's really an important message. So
Yes.
so yeah, this is the learning and set from your journey. So what's your any message that you would like to give to the upcoming athletes?
So my message will be very much disciplined to your game. Be true to your game, because if you're cheating the game, one day it will come back to you. So never cheat it, even in your off seasons, and just take every risk you want to take, and never lose any opportunity.
No, fabulous. Absolutely. One should not cheat and be truthful to one's own game. And yeah, that's such a wonderful message. Thank you so much. So
Hmm.
let's come to the rapid fire questions. Are you ready for that?
Okay.
So
Yeah,
just
ready.
like
I'm ready.
one word or one line answer. Yeah?
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool, cool. Okay, if you could buy any type of food right now, what would you buy?
Actually, I was craving donuts the whole day, so I will say donuts.
Yeah. Oh my God, I was waiting for butter chicken to come. I was like, अभी
No,
अनमोल
actually.
अनमोल बोलेगी मुझे बटर चिकन बहुत याद आता है.
No, actually, I had butter chicken. I
Donuts
I
is good.
went. Yeah, actually, I had butter chicken right after I came from the professional league. I debuted in the league, and after I
Okay.
came back to university, my coach got me to the Indian restaurant. I had eaten butter chicken there.
Oh, that's fabulous. Good, good, good.
So yeah,
Okay. So your favorite NBA team?
of course, Lakers.
Okay. Biggest learning from the Ludhiana Basketball Academy?
Again, never listen to others.
Okay. Listen to your own heart. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
True, true, true. What is one of the top things on your bucket list?
Right now, just spend like at least 2 weeks with my family, just to have family time. That's on my bucket list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you miss your family, and that's so sweet.
So actually, because in the last 7 years, if you combine all 7 years, I have
Yeah.
stayed only 15 days with my family, combining all the vacations and combining all my trips back to India. I have just stayed 15 days with my family because I usually come for the Indian camps or I have some other commitments in India. And last time I came, it was in March, and I came
Oh
for
my
2 weeks, and I just
God.
stayed 3 days with my family. So I think right now
Oh
the
my
family time is on the bucket list.
God.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh my God, that's so precious. I mean, I'm sure you must be really craving for it. I hope you get to
Yeah.
spend a lot of time with your family this time.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, how do you derive your regular dose of motivation?
Actually, I speak to my father. I speak to my mother on a daily basis. So when I talk to them, I get to know like what I have to achieve in my life, and for what I have to, for them I have to work hard because they let me have my dream, and made me follow my dream. And because in India that's a really big deal because not everybody is letting their child do that. So I get my motivation from them.
Oh, that's so beautiful. So, they are the wing
So,
beneath your wings, huh?
yeah,
So
especially
that's
my father.
wonderful. He is the wind beneath your wings. That's
Yeah.
amazing. Okay, so what's the best advice that you've ever got?
I the best advice I got is that will be from my father, and he has the same advice every time I ask him. And he's like, just stay grounded. Doesn't matter what you're playing, for which team you're playing, where you playing, and who you are. It always remember from where you came from, and never forget your community. Yeah.
Wow, that's so amazing. That's really beautiful. Okay, so what's your fashion style?
Just simple. Right now, I'm like, it will be if I'm going to university, it will be like some sneakers and any jacket and any pajama we can say. And when if
Okay.
you're having an outing, any dress, I don't like wearing jeans more. I like dresses. Any dress I can wear with the
Okay.
sneakers. That will be my that will be my style. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a nice
Yeah.
one. Nice one. Okay, the best thing about basketball.
Best thing about basketball is when I play the game, I forget all my problems, and I just think I'm at a different place. So that's the best thing for me.
Oh, lovely. Okay,
Yeah.
so what is the best advantage of being really tall?
Advantage, like I can
Any
I,
specific advantage?
I
Is
don't
there
think
any
there is,
no
but
besides the game? Besides the
besides the
game.
game, besides the-
Yeah.
besides the game, there are only disadvantages because when traveling the flights,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
But the only advantage is like when when you come into a room, you're everybody just look at you. So that is the advantage that I just
Notices
don't have.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, this is me. So that's the advantage I will say.
Ah, you captured all the attention. That's
Just for
great.
a moment, like who
Okay.
who she is, and then yeah.
Okay. Best basketball memory.
Best basketball memory will be from my university season in Japan in 2020, and I we came fifth in Japan at that time, and it was my first tournament to be playing at such a high level. So that was the best memory for me.
Wow. Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
most embarrassing moment. That this will be fun, please. I'm really looking forward to this answer.
Actually, there are many, so I'm like thinking which one should I tell you? Embarrassing moment, like embarrassing moment. Okay, I have to think this through with this moment because I haven't thought about it from such a long time. Like, what is the most embarrassing for me? Uh, I can't get anything in my mind right now.
Don't worry, don't worry. Let's skip this question. Okay.
Yeah,
What's your biggest dream?
just to play in WNBA.
Ah,
Yeah,
absolutely. Okay, proudest accomplishment so far.
when I played for when I debuted for the Indian national team, and in the second match, I got to play in the
Good.
start. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Super, super awesome. And with this, we come to the end of the show. Thank you so much, Anmol, for joining me in this absolutely fantastic session. Ah.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Thank you all
Thank
for listening to this episode with your host, Garima Avtar. If you like this episode, then subscribe to my podcast for more new episodes and a deeper dive into the world of motivation and winning psychology. See you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.